Hey everyone, it's Glem3. Welcome to episode 58 of Skyward Sword. In the last part, we got onto the sand ship of love, and actually, you may notice that my hearts are different and some other things are different, as in I have an item up there. Okay, so, I had my first recording screw-up of this walkthrough. How fun. One of the parts got deleted, specifically the part, well, obviously this part 58, got deleted. So I actually already did some stuff. I guess that kind of spoils what the item is, but I'm just going to run through and do it again, even though we can't actually do some of the stuff. Luckily, there were no like cutscenes or anything. So basically, all I did was enter the ship and go and get the bow, which is a pretty simple task to do. I'm also using a different microphone, just for the sake of trying it out. It clips on instead of being a headset, which I think is more comfortable. But the quality might be worse, so just let me know in the comments if it's terrible and whatnot. Although, now I can have a second chance to actually get some fairies, which I really need. Although, you'll notice in the next part that I won't have them. How do I explain this? Okay, I lost part 58, I still have part 59. But that's all. So, yeah, let's try to do a Triforce. Oh god. Beautiful. Oh, come on. I don't want your love. I want your fairies. Anyway, there's going to be a hurricane in approximately 18 minutes ago. It hasn't started yet. But I think it's pretty fitting, because it's Hurricane Sandy. We're on the sand ship. So there you go. Works out pretty well. There's all this sand. And yeah, so I'm just basically traveling back to where I would have gone to get all this fun stuff. Which makes me think this is going to be a really short part because it's really not that hard to get. Also, I've noticed that these guys don't shoot at you unless you look at them. So that could be useful. And here we got a room that we can't get to. Well, actually technically now we could, but recording screw-ups. But really, what walkthrough would be complete without a recording screw-up? I don't think I've had any walkthroughs or Let's Plays without at least one recording screw-up. Let me see. Start out. Mario Galaxy. That entire thing was shot with like a video camera, and part of it was in black and white. And a lot of the... Okay, that entire thing was... Oh my god. Scorpion Orgy. Let's get out of here, because I don't want to disturb them during their mating season. What was after Mario Galaxy? I don't know exactly what order I did everything in. But there were definitely mistakes in Brawl. Definitely mistakes in Sunshine, considering I didn't finish that. Whoa! That was amazing. Okay. Then you get to this room. I'm still thinking about all the recording screw-ups. I just had another screw-up with Sonic Adventure 2. Mostly just because I'm an idiot and I don't save things. I don't even know why. I either don't save things, or I'm like, I can delete this. Or I'd accidentally delete things. Ha, look at him. Whee! That looks like fun. Anyway, you want to uncover all of these steering wheel things. Okay, get out of the way. Go have fun at your little... Yeah, why aren't you at the party? There was a party, like, down the hall. All the scorpions were, like, hanging from the ceiling and stuff. You should go over there. Hang out with your friends. Okay. Now, as you can see, these have red parts and blue parts. And as we all know, colors can't mix. So then, we have these up here that have red on the top. Why do I keep blowing at everything? Scorpion, go to your party! And now you're dead. See, that's how things go. So they have red on the top and blue on the bottom. So there would have been a one of those crazy things that you need to hit in the proper order on the store, which is obviously gone now. But basically, I think you just do it in this order: bottom, right. Go through the... What the... Camera. Here. There you go. Crazy Link having trouble going through doors. He's supposed to save the world. Can't even go through a door. It's just sad, really. I don't know how he's gonna do this, but... Oh well. Goddess chose him. Chose the one who can't go through doors. And I'm missing one of them. There it is. So it'd be something like bottom, top, right, down. So you'd plug that in here, walk on through, and you get a fancy little treasure chest. And in here there would be a key. And keys are pretty cool. Not keys, but keys are pretty cool. because we can just go back and use it right at the start of this area. And that's actually pretty much everything I did in the last part, which makes me realize how little I do in each part of this walkthrough. But oh well. Okay, bats, get away. And, oh, here's the party again. What are they doing? Oh my god, get off of me. I'm not part of this. Please, I don't want to be involved. Okay. Oh, door. Wow, these are tall doors. Who is going through these things? Oh, right. Pirates. Pirates are tall. Especially when they're robots. And, oh, we still have a ways to go. Why are you in there? Get out of there. Oh, this guy. Ignoring you. I hate this. I always run out of energy by the end. Okay. There's a fancy little treasure chest in there that we can't get yet. Just to toy with us. Walk back through here. This kind of is giving me flashbacks of the Yeti Mansion just because of the fact that it's like not a dungeon. That's something I kind of wish there was more of. I mean, Ocarina of Time had a lot of... I mean, the first 3 areas weren't really dungeons, which I really liked. And this is the start, anyway. And that's literally basically it. That's all I did in part 58. And this is re-recording of part 58, kind of. And so then in the next part, we'll go through that door. Super short part. Sorry about that. In the next part, though, I'm going to go and go behind here. And there's actually some really cool stuff behind here. And I fail really hard, like I do in every part of this walkthrough. But still, you get to watch me fail, which is always fun. And after that, I'll probably try to go and at least get some shields or something. Because I have 2 empty bottles and no shields. And that's bad. At least I have chairs. Lovely health restoring chairs. But yeah, that's it for this part. Sorry that it's so short, but I'm going to upload a bunch of parts tonight probably. If I can. If my internet doesn't screw up. So, next time we'll go through this door and do cool stuff, and I'll see you guys then. Comment question is... Gotta think of something quickly. I honestly can't remember if I've asked this, or if this was what I asked in the original part 58. But, what is your favorite returning item? And you know what? I just realized we have all the items. Oh my god. We have all the items now. That's crazy. It kind of just reminds me that this game has too few items. But anyway, I'm just going to ask the question, at the risk of possibly having repeated it. What is your favorite returning item in this game? And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys next time.